Welcome to the first installment of this new series that I'm gonna call Is There a Difference? And the premise is, let's see if there's an actual difference between using product A and product B on a similar application. So in this video, I'm gonna see, is there a difference between using Super Clean, which is an all-purpose cleaner, diluted 10:1 versus using a dedicated wheel cleaner from Adams Polishes called wheel cleaner. Now don't get too in a fuss of saying, well, you should have used 4:1 or 1:1 or straight. Look, I'm gonna make several videos on here. It's not gonna be 100% perfect in comparison. I'm just gonna do my best here. Now before we get this video started, I am very curious. Leave in the comment section down below right now before the video starts on which one do you think is going to get better results. Super Clean diluted 10:1 or Adams Polishes wheel cleaner. Let me know in the comment section down below before the video starts to see who gets it right or wrong or what have you. So if you are interested in the tools and products, because I do use multiple brushes in this video, just check down below for the links to those products and tools. And if you are looking to start your detailing business, check the description box down below as well for those free guides. Okay, so all the brushes that I'm using have been rinsed out, so believe me if you want, but there's nothing in there. So I'm gonna try to keep this as evenly as possible, so I'm just gonna rinse each side down. That didn't do anything, as to be expected. Next, I'm going to just spray each side down. This is Super Clean diluted 10:1. This is, I don't usually use this bottle out in the, I've never used this bottle out in the field. I just have it here readily available in the garage. And then let's use Adams wheel cleaner on the tires and wheels as well. So my guess is going to be that I'm going to say that the Adams wheel cleaner is going to do a better job, just because of a simple guess. That's all I'm doing. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think the Adams wheel cleaner is probably do a better job just because it's a more aggressive wheel cleaner, as this is just diluted 10:1. Maybe 4:1 would be a much better comparison, just because that's full strength, made to clean wheels, brake dust and such. So we'll see. So now I have to, I would start scrubbing away at this one, at this side, but just to be fair, I'm going to go ahead and just give the wheel cleaner time to turn purple and such, just because I don't want to kind of cross-contaminate before it's ready to start agitating. Now remember, if you're out in the sun, if the wheel is hot, if you see that it's drying fast, like, you can't just let it sit there. Here I'm in a controlled environment, not much going on. It's okay that it sits there. Like, there's wind blowing in right now. It's 7 p.m. Temperatures around like 80 degrees. It's not humid. Like, it can sit there for a good while, not gonna damage anything. If you're out in 95-degree weather, 90% humidity, the wheel's burning hot because it's already been driven, you're not gonna let it sit there for too long. And so far, in terms of the brake dust coming off, I mean, on the Super Clean side, I mean, it just looked like it's just still there. The wheel cleaner from Adams Polishes is doing a great job breaking it down. You can see it's kind of running down. On the tires as well, there's more of the dirt being pulled off better off the tires on the wheel cleaner from Adams Polishes. On the Super Clean, you can still see it, but it's kind of more, it's still stuck to the tire as opposed to being lifted, I guess you could say. Maybe that's kind of like from a little bit of the foaming action that happens from the wheel cleaner from Adams Polishes. I wish I named it something a bit different, because every time I say wheel cleaner, I have to say from Adams Polishes. So it'd be a bit easier if they had named it just something else to make it a bit more differentiating. I don't know. Okay, so there, it's set. Let's go ahead and start with the tires first. So I'll just spray a little bit here. And just gonna keep it halfway. Whoops. I'm gonna try to keep it away from the other side so it doesn't cross-contaminate. Hopefully you're not seeing how weird I'm looking right now, because I have the camera to the side. Now a big difference between Super Clean and the Adams wheel cleaner is that for one, it's super clean, and any APC that's concentrated is dilutable. So you can turn it to 10 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 1 to 1 straight. Where compared to the wheel cleaner here, that, you know, once you're done with it, you're done with it. You know, you get 16 ounces, you use 16 ounces. You get a 32 ounce, you use 32 ounces. So let me go ahead and agitate this. Let's move you out the way a little bit. Yeah, so as you can tell, like there's more, it's being lifted more, it's kind of more sudsy, or I don't know, how would you describe that? Leave that in the comment section down below. But you can tell like this is more flat on the tire, this is being pulled up. It has more lift, how about that? Okay, now let's move on to the inner wheel barrels. I'm going to give that a quick little rinse here. And I'm about to get bamboozled with brake dust right now. So far, it's doing an okay job. You know, it's a really beat up wheel. So I'm gonna just like if I'm out on a job site, right, I'm gonna do multiple passes if needed. But here I'll just stay with one. How about that? Keep it fair. And I think this one should be this wheel. So let's do that right there. And then let's use the Montana boar terrier brush. This is the one I always use out in the field. And I'll just leave it like that. Keep the other side. Yeah, like my arms right now, my legs, especially because I'm wearing shorts, I'm getting sling all back to me. Okay, I'm not gonna rinse it down yet. So now let's do the inner wheel barrels with the Atom wheel brush. It's gonna work great here because it's a small wheel. It clears the calipers, but yeah, like I'd rather prefer to use like the Daytona Speedmaster or like the one I have, which is the Easy Detail brush. And you know, I have the full 3 set of wheel willies for the 3-pack, but I don't even take them out in the field anymore. They just stay here in the shop. I don't take them on my buckets when I go out work, just because I never reach for them anymore. But this one here, like the wheel willies, the 3-pack, it doesn't have an angled brush. This one here does a fantastic job getting behind the spokes. So that's a huge plus on this one. And I do like how they have this rubberized part here to grip it. And like I said, it's a 16, right? 16 inch, right? I can't find the side. Yeah, it's a 16 inch, so it's getting all the way to the back of the wheel. If this was 17, 18, 19, 20 inch wheels, it probably would not, but I can get away with it right here. Now let me spray the red. I guess it's still a boar hair brush, but it does have stiffer bristles than the Montana. Now let's get all in these gems right here. Oh, it's on my face now. That's what she said. Michael Scott. Okay. Alright, there you go. It's kind of a big mess. Hopefully it didn't get anything on the camera. And now let's rinse it down. Let me move all these brushes out the way, just so you guys can see the nashness coming down as well. Let me zoom it out and let me rinse it all down. There's on the left side, there's still plenty of brake dust coming down. Dirt and such, and brake dust, of course. Let me just make sure I get on there and rinse all that away. Okay, so first impressions from the wheel, because the tires are still wet, so I can't really comment on that. But from the inner wheel barrel and the face of the wheel perspective, is I'm gonna have to give it to the Adams wheel cleaner on one pass, because it definitely, and it's kind of hard to tell, but it definitely took more of the brake dust out of the wheels, especially the inner barrels, which is a more tougher task to do when you're cleaning the wheels. The wheel face could still be difficult, but because it's the wheel face and it's easy to clean and access, the wheel barrels are more difficult to clean. There are still some few edges here that didn't get touched up on both sides. That's probably on my end because I had to be in an awkward position with this video, so I couldn't really reach everywhere. But yeah, definitely I would give it towards the Adams Polishes Wheel Cleaner on one pass. Now, that doesn't mean that I wouldn't be able to get the similar results with Super Clean. I would just have to do another pass or go 4-to-1 instead of 10-to-1. Alright, and now that the tires are about 87% dry, I don't know if you're picking it up if it's picking it up on camera, but there is a distinct difference between the Adams Wheel Cleaner and the APC Diluted 10-to-1 on one passing, where this one, it's more black, there's less of that brownish hueish color to it. So as far as one pass cleaning, the wheel cleaner did take it, as opposed to the APC Diluted 10-to-1. One other pass here, maybe 4-to-1, 1-to-1 straight would be a fair comparison, I guess, but this is just what I use 90% of the time is 10-to-1. So that's why I wanted to go with this option here. But yeah, I mean, I could keep on doing more passes and get similar results, but just one pass, similar tools and products, this is what we get. And that's gonna wrap up this video. Now let's see who actually won. So in this application here, as I said before, the Adams Polishes Wheel Cleaner took it by, I'd say, a decent gap of results, just because it's a more dedicated wheel cleaner. Super Clean was at 10-to-1. If I diluted it down to 4-to-1, 1-to-1 straight, or if I just gave it a second pass at 10-to-1, we would have probably got similar results. On top of that, I was just in a weird position, so I couldn't really use the brushes as I normally do, as I'm trying to record this for you guys. So overall, I will give this one to Adams Polishes Wheel Cleaner, based on just doing one pass. But with that being said, let me know in the comment section down below. Again, leave 2 comments on what type of videos you want me to see, what products, what type of products, leather conditioners, leather cleaners, polishes, pads, should I do it on wheels, tires, engines. Just leave those in the comment section down below, and I'll see you on the next video.